Welcome back to Grappling Legacy Lounge. I'm here with Gabe and Brandon. So, we're going to talk about RAF, but before we talk about RAF, it's been a while since we've gotten together, right? It's been over a month.
Yeah.
You've missed out on some stuff.
Yeah.
Working on preseason wrestling.
Yeah.
Doing preseason nationals in Iowa. You missed Double Gold. You
Gold.
missed all of those podcasts.
Yeah.
And all the whole event. It was
Yeah.
amazing. So we'll touch on that maybe
Some other time.
Brandon, you did Tap Cancer Out.
Yeah.
Actually, you did Tap Cancer Out too.
I did do it too.
So you did Tap Cancer Out, and you started wrestling. You already had your first wrestling tournament. You had your first seasonal wrestling tournament.
Yes.
So the season is officially kicked off.
Yeah.
So with that, what are we like? Are you like a month into your wrestling season?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
Time
with that, we
flies.
did RAF. I always want to call it RFA, but it's RAF, which stands for
RAF.
Real American Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yeah. So this was number 3. They were in Chicago.
Mm.
It was a pretty stacked card.
Yes. Very, very
Really
stacked
cool
card.
event. We had pretty good seats.
Yes, I think we had very good seats.
I think.
We were pretty close.
Yeah.
Could see the fighters. I got many pictures with the fighters.
Yeah. So for those who don't follow along, what RAF is it's a professional freestyle wrestling. So freestyle wrestling is the Olympic style wrestling.
Yes.
But they have a little twist to it, right? They have a little twist on the rule set because normal freestyle is 2 rounds. It's like 2 5-minute rounds, I think.
Yes, I believe so. I think normal freestyle is just 2 rounds. I think it's like 2-minute rounds or something like that.
No, but in Olympics, I think it's 5.
Yeah, but
So,
something like
but
that.
now they do 3.
They do 3 rounds.
3 rounds, which is okay.
Mhm.
They still dry each other off, or dry the fighter off in between rounds.
Yes.
But it's like smaller. I think it is 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah, the periods for RAF are like 2-minute periods.
Yeah. So still very cool. A lot of high profile wrestlers, and they added some UFC
Yes,
and
they
MMA
brought-
fighters. The first match of the night was Bo Dallas.
Or Bo Bassett.
Bo Bassett. Bo Dallas. That's
Bo
Uncle
Dallas.
Howdy. Sorry. Bo Bassett versus, who was that? Dion Caldwell?
Something like that. Or do you have the name?
Yeah, Darian Corwell.
Yeah.
The Wolf.
Yes.
That was
an interesting match.
Yeah, that was a fast match because
Yes.
it ended in the first period.
Yes, it was the opener, and previously, I think it was the first one. He went against Real Woods for the title, and Real Woods beat him.
That's right. Real Woods did beat him for the title,
Mhm.
and RAF won, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, so he's like 0-2 now.
Yeah, pretty
'Cause
much.
Bo pinned him.
Yeah, in the first period, in like
That was
8 seconds. That's
shocking because, I mean, it's nothing against Bo Bassett. He's very impressive.
Yes.
But he's only 19.
Yeah,
You know, he's a high school student
against
against
grown man
a grown man that's
who's out of college.
he was a Bellator champ
Mhm.
and an NCAA champ.
Yes.
So that's very
Pretty-
impressive
yeah,
for him
pretty
to be able to
crazy.
pin somebody or pin him in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that round was only a 2-minute round.
Yeah. I mean, these high schoolers now, they're just especially the big and popular ones who are
Yeah.
really
And-
freaking good, are just
And
they're
it
just
wasn't
dominating.
it wasn't like Bo was down on points. He was up 6 points.
Yeah.
He was winning. He would have got a tech fall or
Yeah.
could have gotten a tech fall.
Yeah, he came off right off the bat
Yeah.
really fast and strong.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really cool. And then at the end they had the interviews. He called out.
Yeah, because at the end of the matches, they're allowed to call people out, and I think they encouraged it to call people out to build the intensity or something like
Yeah,
that.
for the next event,
Yeah.
right?
And he called out 3 UFC fighters. He called out Sean O'Malley and Conor McGregor and Habib.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
that'd be-
you imagine if Khabib did wrestling?
RAF and came
Yeah.
out. I think that's what he does because
Well, he is a wrestler, but
yeah, but they'd probably train freestyle because folk style is more.
I'm sure
it's the
they train
American
freestyle.
stuff, so they
Yeah.
guarantee that they train freestyle and not
Yeah.
freestyle and Greco.
Brandon, that was your favorite match.
Yeah.
You mentioned last night that was your favorite match. Why was that your favorite match?
Just because Bo Bassett, pinned him really fast. I like those types of wins when you like pin somebody in the first period. It feels amazing when you're actually the one who does it.
How does it feel when you get pinned in the first period?
Not happy.
Not happy? Yeah. So let's talk about the atmosphere and the vibe of the event.
Yes, it was big crowd.
It was a pretty good crowd. It was at Wintrust Arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
It was Wintrust Arena is attached to McCormick Place, so it was a decent sized crowd. They said it was sold out, but I don't know.
I do not know if it was sold
maybe
out.
all the tickets that they allowed.
It probably was sold out because I looked on Ticketmaster like to see like prices of the tickets, and
there wasn't a lot of tickets available. So I'm guessing for the amount,
probably was sold out.
For the amount of tickets that they were allowed to sell, it probably sold out. Lot of, I would say, grappling celebrities were there.
Yes, I mean, at least for wrestling.
Ben Askren was there.
Yes,
he was in the VIP booth at the top.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Kyle Dake was there.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Angle was there. We got our picture taken with Kurt Angle. That was cool.
Kurt Angle.
And Kurt Angle was doing the commentary for the last 2 matches, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was the last 3.
Was it the last 3?
Wait, no, it was the last.
It was the last 2 at least.
No, he came out on the third to last.
Okay.
So I think he is right about that because I do remember him coming out pretty.
Yeah.
Kind of early, but not early.
Yeah. Second match of the night was Alexis Gomez versus Bella Mir.
Yeah, that was
Frank
probably,
Mir's daughter. That was
like comeback of the night.
That was probably borderline match of the night.
Yeah,
because it was a good back and forth.
Yeah, it was because
I wouldn't say comeback of the night.
I mean, she was down by a good amount, and then
I guess it would be comeback of the night.
Actually, I mean this.
Yeah,
we'll get to
it.
That probably is to take it back.
Right. It's probably not comeback of the night, but probably up there for match of the night.
Yeah. Because it was a very
good back and forth.
Very good back and forth.
There's a couple matches that were very good back and forth because I'm gonna skip over a couple because I wanted to talk about
the other Gomez had a pretty good back and forth. I'm pretty sure.
The other Gomez, I believe it was. I'm trying to find it on my notes.
I don't remember that.
No, that was not a good back and forth. Gomez dominated that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did dominate that one.
Trying to think.
Who was the gold medal Russian?
Well, he teched and pinned his dude. That was
Yeah, but they were going back and forth with like
technique wise.
I feel like that was probably match of the night.
Yeah, I could agree.
Lee versus
Spencer Lee versus
Yancinko. I'm gonna mess up his name because it's a hard one to pronounce. A lot of these names are really hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
Yetsenko.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something of this sort, yeah.
But it was good. Lee was up 7-2.
Yeah.
He had a great takedown. Spencer Lee.
Yeah, takedowns and his signature turn where he puts his head in the middle and just rolls.
Yeah. And that was all in the first. He was up by the end of the first. He was up 7-2.
Yeah.
And then
the second round, I feel like
there was a big takedown in the second round by Adiri is his first name. So Spencer Lee and Adiri Yatsenko. I can't pronounce these names.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at names. I apologize. I think Lee got penalized for stalling.
Yeah.
And then less than a second left.
Well,
Lee was up.
In the third.
Yeah, Lee was up in the third, 9-4.
Yeah.
And with literally a half a second was left on the clock.
Yeah.
Lee got thrown right to his back, and he got pinned.
He was on the mat for a good amount of time.
Yeah, but
half a second left.
Half a second left, and they slapped the mat for the pin. So that was crazy. That to me was probably upset of the night.
Probably, yeah.
Not necessarily match of the night, but upset of the night.
Yeah, because second in the Olympics. And
that
That
was a tough one.
Yeah.
I really thought Lee would win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody.
I think everyone thought Lee was going to win that one. All right, so we talked about Mir's match.
Yes.
We're gonna go back
Gotta
to
circle
cover.
back. We're getting
Yeah, we're
scrambled
circling
up
back.
here.
We're not going in any order here, right? So Downey versus Buckley. That was
That was just a blowout.
that was a blowout.
Yeah.
That was just Downey dominating. He won 12-0.
Yeah, he just
and
threw-
he even got a
Yeah.
pin. So
he threw him like halfway across the mat in the corner.
yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Just dominating. Throws, takedowns, and then put him to his back and got the fall. And then afterwards, he called out Bo Nichols.
Yeah, he called Bo Nickel out because
That was cool.
he was like, he's been escaping me all this time, and
Yeah. So
I
and
think
then
Bo Nickel was called out like 2 times.
I think Bo Nichols. He seems to be well. Yeah.
No, you know who called him out? It was him, and then Michael Chandler called him out.
Did Michael Chandler call him
I'm
out?
pretty sure he did.
Because Michael Chandler called out. No.
Yeah, 'cause-
Jordan Burroughs is who Chandler called out.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So we'll get to that one too because that was the main event.
yeah.
Let's talk about Clay Gouda versus Caden Hedgel. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
that was like very being in Chicago. It was, Clay's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Caden's from Wisconsin, so
Yeah.
it was very much Bears versus
Versus
Packers
Packers.
type crowd. So it was good. That had throw of the night for sure.
Yes.
Like total
Yeah,
belly to belly.
belly to belly suplex.
And
with-
Clay had
with-
Clay had double unders.
Yeah, and he had
And Caden had overs, and he was able to
Just
grab
threw
his
him
elbows and keep it tight, and then just arched his back and threw him up over his
yeah.
head.
And he was gonna do it again, but then the time
Ran out. Yeah, he ended up winning that. He tech falled him.
Yeah.
He did tech fall him, so that was tech falled in the second. A lot of them didn't go past the second.
Yeah. They're most of them were very fast matches. I feel like
Yeah,
they were good back and forth, but like most of them were like they're like fighting to stay in it.
yeah, and I think we both commented like, Caden didn't look like he had a coach.
No, he didn't have a coach.
He just had like,
He had, like,
all these guys were coming out with like an entourage in their corner. They had like 2 or
Yeah.
3 coaches, patting them down and coaching them
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And he walked out. He was by himself.
Yeah.
There was one person that had
A towel.
that literally handed him a towel.
Yeah.
And then had his bottle of water.
Yeah. But
So-
I don't think he had a coach.
No, I don't think he
I think
did.
everybody else had a.
I feel like
coach
everyone else did have a
stuff.
coach. All right, so we talked about Lee because that was
Yes.
after. Let's talk about Oliver versus Woods.
Yes.
That to me was conspiracy of the night
Conspiracy or controversial.
or controversial. It's definitely controversial.
Yeah. It's just the criteria and like
Well, criteria,
Yeah.
but like, so
The points
talk about
being given
criteria.
out.
What is criteria in freestyle
for
wrestling?
freestyle criteria is like whoever scores the last point is awarded criteria because they score the last point and just like by the rules because freestyle doesn't go into overtime it has a thing called criteria where the person who scores the last point will win if like there's no other points scored and it's tied. So that's what criteria is.
So last person that scored the point wins.
Yes.
I think that's bogus.
It's just
What's
to make the matches faster so they're not and initiate like
yeah,
not,
they
like,
don't
stalling.
because they don't do an overtime.
Yeah.
Explain the push out rule.
So I do not know the push out rule that much. I don't know. I think you have to have both feet out.
That's what I thought too. Is that you
Yeah.
have to have both feet out. Also, you're supposed to not be on your knees. So like if you're on your knees inside, if you fall to your knees on the inside and then they push you out, it's not a point. That was my understanding.
Yeah, because I don't think like if you step 1 foot out, you're out.
They
I
were
think.
giving 1 point when like a toe went
Yeah.
out or toe was on the
I
line.
do not know like RAF could have like its own like
Yeah, I'm wondering if
rules.
they do. Like, I wanted to look that up
Yeah,
before
they-
we recorded
yeah,
and
they
see
prob-
what
yeah,
if
they-
there's actually.
They
could do
probably
that.
do have a rule behind that because there was times where like people would, like step like
They
1
literally
foot
had a
out.
toe out.
Yeah, and then they'd be like
I'm
they'd
looking-
reset
I'm
them in
looking
the
it
middle,
up.
be like 1 point for the other person because they got a push out.
All right, let's see. RAF rules. Understanding the rules. It's 3 2-minute periods. We knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Scoring, 2-point takedown. Exposure from guard or from ground is 2 points. Exposure from standing is 4 to 5. That means
Yeah.
exposure from standing is like when they get a throw, like a
Yeah.
big throw, like a German suplex.
Yeah, feet to back.
Boom. Yeah, feet to back.
And if they're
Step out, push out, 1 point, but it doesn't talk about what that means.
the push out.
They do have a clock shot. Maybe that's why people were
The
getting
clock shot. So the clock shot, it's like 30 seconds, and it's like you just have to like do something.
Yeah,
to
and
not
it's
get,
one
like, penalized,
point.
Basically.
Yeah, so that's basically the stalling.
Yeah.
So that's how people were getting the 1 point.
Yeah.
Because they kept throwing up one, and I'm like, why are you giving them one? They're
Yeah.
working. Let them work.
From our vision, there was a little TV that we could see where it had the
Time and the
points and the
yeah.
time. So
Yeah, and we weren't far away. We were
No,
like,
we were pretty.
we
freaking close.
we could throw literally something onto the mat if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Like we were right behind the announcers. We could see the screens at the announcers.
Yeah. And see them like talk.
Yeah, you could see them talking. If I could read lips, I would have been able to tell you exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Royal. Oh, it was like RAF, Royal Air Force. That's not what we want.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking up to see if there's any other strange whirls that.
That they have.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's 30-second breaks between the 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it is for regular freestyle. I think it's like 30
Yeah.
seconds or 1 minute.
But it doesn't really explain the push out if it's 1 foot, 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was 2 feet because
I'm
like when I
pretty
see
sure
it
it's
in
2
like
feet.
when I see it in like freestyle state,
Yeah.
it was always 2 feet. It was
Yeah.
never just 1
And
foot
it's pretty clear when it's 2 feet.
out.
too, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
from our angle, like it's easier to see like when you're on the TV. But,
Absolutely.
Like, because like always what would happen, it'd be like farther away from us, so we couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So.
We mentioned the Austin Gomez versus Austin O'Connor, which was interesting because it was 2 Austins going against each other. That was a total domination by Austin Gomez.
Yeah.
He won 9-1.
I think it had a pretty good back and forth though.
Technique wise, yeah,
Yeah.
but he just like I believe he gut wrenched him a couple times.
Yeah.
and that's what gave him all those points. But
Yes.
it was good. Let's see, what's another highlighted one? Kennedy Blades versus Riviera.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Um,
a pretty good one.
That was a tech fall. Kennedy.
Yeah,
she
she
just did Kennedy
she-
things.
She's that like
Yeah.
she literally just like I think at the end, like on your notes it was 10-0. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was 11-0 because
I think
she
you're
got
right.
she got a push out and then she took her down.
Yeah,
But
she
it-
didn't
it
want
was-
that.
No, she wanted to
She
suplex
she
her.
wanted to hit a German.
The whole time she was trying to go for the German, but her opponent just was not letting it happen.
No, as soon
'Cause,
so,
like, right
did
when-
you see how she sets that up?
she hits like a throw by.
She
and
hits a
then-
throw
yeah,
by and then
and
goes to a body
right to
lock.
it, but
Yeah.
her opponent would just like belly out. 'cause
Yeah,
she
she-
did not want to get.
She's
Germaned.
like, as soon as she got around her waist, her opponent would just drop to her knees.
she
and
didn't
be
wanna
like,
be a
I
highlight reel."
will take the 2 points over the 5.
And it was kind of crazy because like that was the championship match, and she just tech fouled her 11-0.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it too though because like, strategy wise, what tech fall's 10 points.
Yeah,
A German is probably 4 to 5 points.
a
So
German, yeah,
you get German twice, so that match is over.
yeah.
You know, so what would you rather take? The 2 takedown?
Well, I tried to fight out, but I mean, it's their choice.
Sure, but I just feel like
I feel like it's a lack of confidence. That like it's like okay, well they're on my back, I'm just gonna belly out. Like I feel like you should at least try to fight off of it. But I mean,
yeah,
I understand. You know,
I mean, I
like,
get that too.
Second place in Olympics, you know, gonna German suplex you, and she's just known for doing it. So it's like,
Yeah.
but that was a pretty dominating match because she literally just like, she was kind of cutting her and then just like taking her down the whole time.
Well, she would take her down, and then she'd kind of belly down. She wasn't trying to turn her.
No,
At all.
she literally wanted to.
Reset. She just
Yeah.
wanted a German.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's all she wanted to do.
You okay
Um,
over there?
What I would do in that situation if I wanted a German, if I actually hit it,
Do you
I
even
would-
know how to do a German?
no.
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 But if I did know how to do it, I would suplex
Well, that's
And then
what it is.
and then try to like turn
But
them over and.
how would you set it up?
How would you get to the suplex?
Ooh, that's a pretty tough question. If I fail like a sweep single,
Well, no, you're in a foot.
Yeah. Are you gonna come up?
You'd have to climb up and get to a body lock.
That's what I would do. I
Oh.
would climb up and get
Oh,
to a
all
body
right
lock
then.
and then.
See,
All right, strategy.
expert.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put you.
All right,
on.
Mr. Freestyle.
Yeah, Mr. Freestyle.
Oh my god. I hate that nickname.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
but
funny.
pretty dominating performance from Kennedy Blades.
Yeah.
And then the final.
Yeah, the
match.
main event.
Main event.
Chander
Michael
versus
Chandler versus
Chad Mendez.
Yep.
That was both of them are amazing MMA
Yes.
fighters, and both of them are amazing grapplers.
Yes.
So
It was a very good back and forth.
yeah, it was cool. A lot of eye pokes, which
Yeah, but that's
I
just.
mean,
I mean, I feel like that happens because they're MMA fighters and they're
well,
always
they're
trying.
they're judging
trying
their
to judge the
space, right?
distance.
I
Yeah.
feel like it was interesting watching them do freestyle wrestling because, like, I feel like they're probably both more folk style wrestlers.
Yeah.
So I knew we weren't going to see a lot of like once on the ground trying to turn and do
Yeah.
leg laces and stuff.
Mhm.
It was gonna or any type of gut wrench.
Yeah.
I want. They may both. I mean, they both have big upper bodies, so they could probably
Yes,
do a
they
lot of
definitely could.
Greco type throws.
Well,
But-
they Michael Chandler did hit. No, he reversed the.
He reversed the front.
yes.
He reversed the gator roll.
Yeah, because
So-
he tried
yes.
to gator roll him and he
'Cause-
just stopped it.
So Chad, at the very beginning, Chad tried to. He got a front headlock, snapped him down, went to turn, and Michael Chandler reversed the turn.
Yes.
That was very
Yeah.
impressive actually. So he,
I think that's usually what I try to do, especially like if it's any kind of like turn like that, like
Yeah.
just like from the front head.
I
feel like
thought he
that's
was
what
going
I
to get
try
the
to do.
pin from there.
Oh
'cause,
yes, I
like,
did too. I
he-
was like, no way it's gonna get a pin.
yeah.
that
I was like,
fast.
if that was gonna, that was like within the first 30 seconds
Yeah.
of the match too.
Yeah.
So, and that match went the distance.
Yeah.
Very low scoring. It was 3-2.
Yeah.
So it was a very close match.
Yes.
I think Mendez got 2 push-outs, and I think that's how he got. Or did he get 1 point for
I think he got a point
the
for
shot
clock.
Yeah, yeah. That shot clock. Now that I read it, makes a lot more sense. I should have read this last
Yes.
night because I kept wondering why are they getting 1
Why
point?
are they getting points?
How are they getting
It's-
a 1
it's
point?
shot
Yeah, it's a shot clock.
to prevent you just from not doing anything.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it was really good. Overall, cool event. I really hope they come back to Chicago.
Yes, I did because like because we got there pretty early, so they have like a fan thing. And
We
you just
just
like
missed that.
literally we missed it, but like still there's all the fighters just walking around.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool because you're literally just like in like other events or like sports, you're not that close to like the athletes, but like I'm pretty sure we walked past like 5 different.
Yeah, it was
Other
that was
fighters.
it was crazy. As soon as we walk in, we turn the corner to head towards where where you enter the arena, and they turned us away and said the doors aren't open yet.
Yeah.
But we knew that the Fan Fest was before the event
Yes.
because I got an email on it. So we started walking back towards over this bridge,
Yes.
and as we're walking back, these guys are walking towards us, and they're in their RAF kits.
Yes.
And I'm looking at these guys, watching them walk by us, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was Spencer Lee.
Yeah, because he had the Iowa jacket.
He had the
and
Iowa,
his-
yeah,
his Iowa bag.
his Iowa bag.
Yeah, so
And I was like, nah.
he was a shorter dude too. So
Yeah, but I'm like, just like, nah. There's no way he was
Yeah.
just nonchalantly walking by, you know.
And then we walk into like the area where everybody's at, and then there's just Real Woods is just
Real
standing
Woods
there.
is just standing there.
And his like people have a belt with him. And I didn't notice it was Real Woods. I thought it was just some fan with like a fake belt. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like when you go to WWE events, you see, in UFC events, you see people walking around with these title
with
belts.
with
that-
these fake belts.
Yeah, they're just replica
RAF
belts.
doesn't have the
Yeah.
fake belts. That's the problem with that
Right,
theory.
right, right. They don't
Yeah.
have they don't have the replica belts. They
Yeah.
just have real belts.
Yeah.
So we walk by, we see it's Real Woods, and we're like, wait a minute. So then we got a picture
Yeah,
taken
so
with
we
Real
got
Woods. That was pretty
Real
cool.
Woods. And literally, like right where we're standing, there's like a hallway where all the fighters are walking out and stuff.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, here comes Michael Chandler.
Yeah, he just walks out.
Like he wasn't even dressed, ready to go. He
No, he's
looked.
just
I think
like-
he was going back to his hotel room because it was
Yeah.
attached to the hotel.
Well, yeah, because later we saw him. Like, he's like, I gotta
and
go.
like
I gotta go.
everybody like swarmed him to take pictures, and I was like, I don't want to like swarm him,
Yeah.
be included in that swarm.
Yeah.
although it would have been awesome to get a photo with him.
Yes.
So then we went and ate,
Yes.
and then we come back because there was a restaurant downstairs and we had plenty of time to go. So we ate, had a couple appetizers, and then came back to get in line to get in. And here comes Chandler again, this time
Yep.
dressed in his kit. But he's like, I gotta go, gotta warm up, I gotta warm up.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, he's like parting the Red Sea, right,
Yeah.
to get through. It's totally cool.
Yeah.
It's absolutely cool. It's like we were saying earlier, the vibe.
Because you're literally just like right next to them, and it's like he's the one he came here to just watch, and he's literally right next to you. It's like
yeah, right.
It's
exactly.
a weird feeling. It's like
Well,
I don't know how to explain it.
It's these celebrity types, right? And grappling celebrities. They're not celebrities like Hollywood celebrities or
No.
anything like that. But they are obviously role models to little kids like you guys and teammates, I'm sure. So it's an experience to see them, in person, up close, and possibly have conversations with them.
Yes.
I think next time, that Fan Fest started at 3, the event started at 8. So that's
Yes.
like 5 hours of Fan Fest.
Yeah.
I think next time, maybe we get there earlier.
Yeah, maybe get the fan.
I didn't want to get there too early because I thought that would be just a long,
Yeah.
late thing.
Yeah.
But next time, maybe we get there early and you guys can go do the Fan Fest thing.
Yeah.
And
Get a hat, like sign.
yeah, that was cool. Someone
Yeah.
we were.
I think that's
I ran into a ton of people that we knew.
Yeah, there
So-
was so many people that we knew. Because I mean, Chicago. and it's just
Chicago
like-
grappling
Yeah,
community
it's literally
is
just
small.
like every wrestler who, just wanted to go would go.
Yeah,
It's like basically everybody who we knew.
we ran into. Let's see, where do we even start? Ran into some jiu-jitsu guys. We ran
Yes.
into Nick Masaleo.
Yes.
We ran into Sparty.
Yes.
We saw Matt Collum.
Mhm.
Obviously, a couple
Yeah,
of your
some of
team,
my
several of your,
teammates.
like half your team. I
Yeah.
think, were there. I heard this morning that who was there? Landon was there.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah. Who else?
Some
Who
people
else?
from Spar that I know were there.
Yeah. There are some other people from Pico Power were there too,
Mhm.
because I saw it on their stories. So,
Mhm.
just grappling community.
Yeah.
So
Small
I saw
world.
a Pika Pow jacket, I think.
yeah, you saw my Pico Power jacket.
Oh. No, it was like at the top row.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that was probably. I bet you Nick Masaleo had his, because he
Yeah,
goes to Pico Power
probably.
every once in a while. So if you because he was sitting up from us, the some people from Batavia were there.
Yes.
I saw the Enoses.
Mhm.
So I like the whole family. Like the vibe. I mean, it was a huge arena, but I would say it was very similar to. I know we talked a little bit about the vibe being like, hey, it was sold out, many tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like from a crowd standpoint, when people were yelling moves, you could hear individual
Yeah.
yell outs, right? So it was very much like a.
It's like a college.
Like a Jeff Kearns Invitational.
Yes.
The
The whole vibe for me, it seemed like a college wrestling. meet.
Yeah, it could
Or
be.
like the NCAA's.
Yeah, but the production was amazing.
Yeah. It was a very visually stunning.
Yeah,
Area.
it was the walkouts were cool.
Yes.
They had the fog machines going a
Yeah.
little bit, which
Every-
wasn't overwhelming at
I
all.
feel like everybody was unique in their own way for their walkouts.
Yeah. Darian Caldwell walked out like a wolf.
Yeah.
He was like bear crawling all the way to the mat.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I think everyone was a little unique. I think they're kind of like trying to get the fighters to be more
Charismatic.
charismatic, yeah.
Entertaining.
Yeah, which I think the event in itself is entertaining. I think
Yes.
it's smart to have them do that,
Yeah.
but I'd like to see more matches
Yeah.
too.
Well, the call outs at the end.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's
They-
just to get more people to come out.
I think they could have done maybe 2 more matches and had them be like prelims,
Yeah, but then it would probably gone to like midnight.
No, because it was done.
we
It was
got home
done
at-
pretty quick. Well, we got home at midnight,
Yeah.
but that's because it was an hour or something away. Plus, snow and
Yeah.
all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
It was a big snowstorm.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
and
the night of.
speaking of, it was huge snowstorm. I think we got like 6 to 8 inches of snow.
Yeah.
And there were still a ton of people that showed up for this event.
Yes.
So I think that's it on itself is pretty cool.
Mhm.
So, what else?
No, I think that may be it. I don't remember anything else. Oh, it was the long car ride and stuff.
Yeah, it was a late night for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're pretty tired.
Did I even fall asleep in the car? I
you
don't
did.
think I
You
did.
fell asleep on the way home.
Did I?
What did you think of the overall? What was your favorite part of the event, Gabe?
Favorite part of the event?
And don't say the food.
The food was pretty good. I don't know. I feel like just like the athletes being like so close to you.
The
I
athletes
feel
being
like
so
that's
close.
probably my favorite part.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
it's
cool.
really
It was cool. Oh, you got your picture taken with Muggsy.
Yeah, Mugsley Bulldog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was all over the
Yeah,
place.
he was.
Like in
was
between
having fun.
that was the other cool part.
Yeah. In
the
between,
shirts.
like when if
Yeah.
you were like watching online, it'd be like a commercial break for you. But for us, they'd have signed shirts out from the athletes who like just won.
Yeah.
And they'd throw them out, and then they had T-shirt cannons that would just like fire like all the way up into the high stands.
Yeah,
Those
they,
were
they,
pretty
what was happening is after they do their match and they did their interview after the match for winning, kind of like how Joe Rogan would do the UFC,
Yeah.
How did it feel, this and that type thing. They would then sign a T-shirt. They would ball up this T-shirt and they'd throw it out to the crowd.
Yeah.
So,
They'd have like one guy who would just run around.
He'd
and
just
like,
run around. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And then they started realizing that they couldn't throw them like into
That
the upper
far.
deck, so they brought out the cannon.
Yeah.
They stuffed them in the cannon and poof.
Yeah, they had like 2 in the cannon at a time
Yeah.
and then shoot 2 out.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
There's
So
one guy behind us that got a T-shirt.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
Probably
almost-
just if you would have jumped maybe a half a second
Yeah,
sooner,
if
you
only
would have got
I
it.
If only I put down my phone. I had my phone in my pocket, and I was like, I'm like, hold on to my phone, and I didn't even realize it. Just like I was sitting down, it happened. I was like, oh no! I jumped up and I missed it.
Yeah, barely. So that was cool. So, all right.
I think that's it.
You're just like
Yeah.
tapped out on this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tired. You need a slap and a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna practice after this.
Oh.
We're gonna be drilling. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we could probably wrap it up. We
Yeah.
did cover a lot.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh.
we covered all of it. I mean,
Overall, 9 out of 10, or out of 10 on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
yeah.
What would you rate it?
I mean, I would rate it pretty high. I would say, I feel like 9 out of 10 would be pretty good. Because like even getting in, it didn't take that long. Getting in
Yeah.
was pretty fast.
Yeah.
That was pretty
And just
fun.
like I don't know, like we found our seats pretty easily. We asked like somebody to
Yeah.
like where could we find our seats, and very nice. And we found our seats like pretty fast, and the crowd was like nobody was like too hyped.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
one, no one got out of hand. There was
Yeah.
no fights in the crowd.
Yeah, I would say it was a good 9 out of 10.
I think a lot of, at least around us,
Mhm.
the people were very friendly, and we were all asking questions around each other, and then we'd talk about the different athletes, right? Because there was a
Yes.
couple of people that were a little bit behind us, like one row behind us to the side,
Mhm.
and they're like, I don't know who this person is, and then we would explain it to
Yeah.
them, or vice
There's-
versa. Sometimes they
there's-
would do the same
yeah.
thing, and we were talking about rules. I think we were all a little confused on the
the push out,
the
and
push out, and the shot clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. 9 out of 10. I think the Wintrust Arena is really cool.
Yes.
It's easy to get to.
Yeah.
McCormick Place is not hard to get to, even in 6 to
snow.
10 inches of snow or whatever
Yeah.
it is that we got. It was not bad. It took us maybe about an hour and a half to get there, and we were driving maybe about 40 miles an hour because of the snow. And then on the way home, streets were cleared. Shout out to Chicago for cleaning the streets, because
Yeah.
they did a really good job there. By midnight or by 10:30, whenever it was that we left, nothing. There was not. It was more like rainwater than it was snow.
Yeah.
So it made it easy to drive home. Again, seats weren't hard to find.
Yeah.
The card was amazing. Production was amazing.
Yeah, I think this was probably
Yeah.
best card.
Yeah.
I mean, at least for like big faces.
Yeah.
There's
I
so
think
many.
they did announce a couple fights for the next card,
Yeah.
which I know they got Yolan Romero on there, and I think he's a pretty good wrestler. But like after watching him in the UFC, I just kind of become less and less. The more I saw him fight, the less I was
Less
interested
of a fan,
in him.
yeah.
Because his fights were so boring in
Yes.
UFC.
I
So-
think the only problem with like them bringing in like UFC fighters like into the like RAF is that like some of them like they don't have that big of a grappling like knowledge.
Some
Like,
of them do though.
Yeah, some of them
But-
do.
but
like
some of them
them
don't.
like they're like bringing like strikers. It's like
Yeah.
like Bo Bassett, you know, he calls out
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, Conor McGregor and Sean.
Like
O'Malley,
those guys don't grapple.
Like they don't grapple. That they're big strikers. Like
Right.
Conor McGregor got beat by Habib because he doesn't know any grappling.
Yeah,
that
because
much.
Khabib got him down, took his
Yeah.
back. Right.
Then Sean O'Malley lost to Merab, who is a big grappler.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, no, I agree. And if Bo Bassett is like taking out NCAA champs at the age of 19,
Yeah.
don't
What-
bother.
what is he
Why
gonna
are
do
you calling
against
out?
these-
Why are you calling out a striker, man?
Yeah.
Call out some
call
good
it
grapplers.
like call it like Merab, Habib, Islam, Hamza Chimaev.
I would like to see, because Wyatt is in RFA
Yeah, he's the
or
heavyweight champ.
RAF. See, I said it again. RFA.
Yeah.
RAF. He's the heavyweight champ.
Yeah,
I would want to see him and Gable
Stevenson's.
one more time.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, because like I feel like at the NCAA finals, sure it was the final match, but I feel like I think Gable Stevenson was getting a little too overconfident.
I
there.
think he got a little cocky and
And that
tried to
level.
do something fancy for whatever reasons, and then it just backfired on him.
Yeah.
Because he was winning that match. He didn't.
He was gonna win the
do
match, and then Wyatt Hendricks, he
Yeah.
got the takedown, and then that's all he
So,
needed.
and now Wyatt Hendricks has got like this big name,
yeah,
right?
Literally.
Boom. Because literally, you beat the guy who couldn't be beaten.
Yeah. Well, it happened tonight. The guy who beat Spencer Lee, you're probably gonna hear more about him now because he just beat Spencer Lee, and people are gonna be like,
And he pinned him.
"It was that?" Yeah, he pinned him.
Yeah.
That's the yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You might be right there. He could be like Ramos.
Yeah,
Ramos.
literally the same exact thing.
Yeah.
The only reason
Ramos
why-
got a name because he
yeah,
beat Spencer Lee.
The only reason why people know Ramos, like not like pitting on
and
Ramos.
Ramos is from this area.
Yeah,
So-
not pitting on Ramos is because he pinned Spencer Lee.
Yeah.
That's main reason
Yeah.
why everybody knows him.
Yeah. I mean, well, you can make a name of yourself by beating big names.
Yeah,
Obviously.
especially
right?
by pinning him.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is impressive that they beat him.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, but if 9 out of 10 times you're gonna win one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean you can't win all of them. I feel
No.
like
No, not in real wrestling.
No.
It's not.
No,
It's not how that
WWE.
works. I mean,
Nobody's Roman Reigns.
right? No one is
Nobody.
Roman Reigns. Not even Roman Reigns. So, all right,
Or
let's
Brock Lesnar.
I guess. Well, Brock Lesnar. I want Brock Lesnar. I don't think he's ever done freestyle.
Ooh, that would be.
But
pretty
that would be cool. Well, he's a lot older now.
Yeah, but he's older. Have him go against DC.
Yeah, I would like to see DC go.
Yeah.
If you can let's get
Brock Lesnar, DC.
let's get a couple Masters divisions and get some of. I mean, granted, Michael Chandler I think is 39.
Yeah.
So DC is 42, 43 maybe.
Mhm.
So not too far ahead. I'd love to see like some of these older guys.
Yeah.
Like
The only problem is they're
Chandler
probably
calls
not like peak physique right now. And they're probably not.
No, but if you give them time, you give
Yeah.
them notice, it doesn't take forever to get back into shape.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are they're coaching and training.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're not completely out of shape.
Yeah.
And Chandler, going back to Michael Chandler, he calls out Jordan Burroughs, like you
Yeah.
mentioned earlier.
Calls out Jordan Burroughs at the end.
Because they went against each other in college, and
Yeah.
Jordan Burroughs got the better of him.
Yeah.
I would like to see that match.
Yeah, I
Because
think that'd be
Jordan
cool.
Burroughs, I think, as good as he is, and he's really good.
Yes.
But I think the way Chandler looked tonight, he could probably keep the pace.
He could probably stay in there
Or
for
last
a
night, I
little
should
bit.
say. Yeah.
I mean, it's still Jordan Burroughs, but like,
Yeah, I don't know that he'll beat him,
probably not.
but I think he could hold his own.
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
he could
I don't
last-
know that he'll get tech faulted.
I think he could last the 3 periods maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he gets tech faulted.
Unless Jordan Burroughs pulls out the double.
Well, he would definitely pull
Yeah.
out like a couple of them. But I think Michael Chandler's so head heavy.
Yeah.
it could backfire on him too.
Yeah.
Like he could definitely stuff a double leg and just
Counter.
get a roll. You know?
We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully. We'll see if it
You never
happens.
know. There was a lot of call-outs. I mean, Kyle Dake was called out by the random Russian who just came out.
Yeah.
Who is, I call him random, but he's like 2-time Olympic champ or something like
Yeah,
that.
he's no random.
Yeah, he's no rando.
Yeah.
He trains in Dagestan.
Yeah. The cool thing about the call-outs is that, like, a lot of these places, like, if you look at UFC and Bellator and, like, WWE, even though
Yeah.
that's fake and scripted,
Yeah.
no one calls anyone out that's not already under contract with that affiliation.
Yeah.
RAF was just calling out
Anybody.
anybody and everybody
Like-
because they're like, look, you may not be under contract, and maybe they don't do contracts. I wonder.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
I
want to understand how they do that because
Yeah.
maybe they're not necessarily contracted to that
They just get
organization.
paid to
They
fight.
just get paid to fight.
Which would be cool.
Yeah, or maybe they're like, hey, well, if you win a title, you're contracted until
Yeah.
you lose that title.
Or
But-
maybe they're just like sponsored.
yeah, right.
That's probably how it is.
Right. Because there's not any other. I don't think there's any other pro wrestling.
No,
And when I say pro wrestling, I'm doing it in quotes because
Yeah.
I'm not talking
WWE.
WWE or AEW. I'm talking
there
about
is no.
pro, real wrestling.
Yeah, this is the only thing that I know. Especially
There-
the big, as
Yeah.
big as it is, it's probably the only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because I feel like it should have already been a thing, but
I think wrestling has its ups and downs in popularity.
yes.
Like in the 90s when I was doing it, it was getting really popular.
Yes.
In 2000, it tanked.
Yeah.
And then, we've had these conversations where they talked about getting rid of it in the Olympics and
Yeah.
and then the women came in and said, kind of took off. That
Yeah.
took off. So now I think
It's peaks and
I think
valleys.
it's hitting a big peak right now.
Yeah.
And I hope it continues.
Yeah.
And I think things like RAF are going to make it keep going that way.
Mhm.
There is that Nitro. This is a smaller one. Nitro Fighter.
Yeah.
They have some wrestling on there. I think they do, because they do a lot of the jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
But I saw a couple of their matches where it was folk style wrestling.
Interesting.
So that would be cool too. That's just very low key production. Nothing like what we saw
Yeah.
in RAF.
Or they could do the quintuplet things where it's like the 4.
They could. There's
Like Pika Pow just did
what
one.
was there is something out there and it's something wrestling. There's something out there where they do like tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a mix of jiu-jitsu and wrestling.
Yes.
And so they allow submissions, but there's also pins.
I think
and
it's
you-
like called Wrestle Wars or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think that's what it is. And then they do the tag matches where you can
Yeah.
have 2-on-2, 3-on-3.
Mhm.
So quintets would be cool, but that'd be really hard
Interesting.
because that's like absolute matches.
Yeah.
So how do you have a heavyweight go against like Spencer Lee?
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see it happen. I've seen it happen
And
in
then-
the wrestling room.
And then you just gotta, I guess, yeah. But then, how do you score that? So because in the quintet, if you don't submit somebody, you're both eliminated at the end of the time.
Yeah.
So
Well, you have a time limit to
what? Get a
or-
pin?
To pin or get more points than them, and if it's tied,
So if it's
you
three,
bo-
if
you
it's
both
3-1,
get-
are they both out?
If it's 3-1, the person who has 3 points stays in,
That's interesting.
and the person who has tied, they both are eliminated. That's how I see it.
That could be really, really tough. That could be really, really tough. So you're a lighter guy. Let's say Alfonso. You had to go against Alfonso.
Okay, well,
Would you shoot in? Would you shoot in for a takedown? How do you play that off?
I don't know.
Or do you just keep circling and play, I'm going to get away from him, and then
Yeah, but I stall
then
it
you
out.
give him 1 point because the shot clock.
I don't know. I mean, it's,
I mean, you have to do, that's,
you gotta do something.
yeah.
I don't know. You gotta go in eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely not going to try a blast double.
No.
You're going to bounce right off.
I'm gonna do-
That's like hitting a brick wall.
Trying to sweep her.
Dude,
I don't know.
Foot sweep? Yeah, you're going to break
No,
your
not foot sweep.
You're going to break
like-
your foot
like
kicking that
like
trunk.
like a sweep single. But I
Well,
don't
that's actually probably the smartest thing because
Yeah.
then you're on the outside and if you lift the leg, chances are they're gonna fall.
Now we're just talking about like an absolute division here. It's like, okay, what would you do if you went against like the biggest dude? Like, oh,
But these are good conversations to have, you know. It's kind of makes things interesting, especially if you were to host your own event. You never know.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up again.
You
like
said
we've
this
been
like
trying to wrap this up, but
10
then
times.
get lost in conversation.
we don't know how to wrap it up.
We know how to wrap it up.
I've been thinking this in my head for like, I've been waiting for a thing to say.
You've been waiting for So you've been
Yeah.
quiet this whole time,
Just to
Right.
wait to the
just waiting for the opportunity to close this out.
Yeah.
Should we let him close it out then?
Wait, no, like not in words. I just said we should wrap this up.
Oh, you want us to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Should Gabe wrap it up? Do you know what episode number this is?
Probably
12.
like
No.
10.
I want to say it's
13.
It's higher than 13.
14.
Interesting. Well, we don't know the number.
Definitely
We'll
not 20.
point like in that direction, and the words will pop up.
Yeah. How do you do
numbers.
that? I think it's episode this one. I
Yeah.
think it's 16, but I might be wrong.
Something. You clicked on the video, it says it there. So
Yeah, it will say it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what
yeah,
episode it is.
doesn't matter what the episode is as long as that we're here
That's-
talking about it.
Yeah, and speaking of being here and recording these, with all the busyness that's going on,
Yes.
it's going to be harder and harder to get down
These
here.
episodes
These
in, yeah,
episodes.
'cause
It's definitely not going to be weekly like they've been.
Especially this time of the year, because
Yeah.
the wrestling
Wrestling
season.
season.
I got wrestling. He's got wrestling.
Madison
You're-
started wrestling.
Madison
We didn't even
started
talk
wrestling.
about that.
We didn't even talk about it.
Holy
she started
cow.
wrestling for middle school.
Yeah, she's 3
Um,
weeks into that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Not at any point in time did I ever think
That
she'd
she'd
be
be
like, "Hey, I
wrestling.
want to go do wrestling," and
I thought she was gonna go do her own thing.
yeah, honestly, I thought she was gonna do her own thing, and that would have been cool too.
She told me she wasn't gonna do wrestling, and I was like, please do wrestling. I want to see you wrestle.
So crazy last couple months
Yes.
with wrestling kicking off. So these episodes we'll still do them.
Yeah.
It's just not
gonna be like once a month.
Yeah, maybe once a month. So we do have some guests lined up, so we'll get back to that. And then, yeah. So, but until the next one, bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Safety or surprise, the end.